Hello and welcome to Ready Set Gaming. I'm Ready Set, and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening this evening. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set, and on my channel I predominantly stream indie games. So 98% of the time you will see indie games on my channel with a dash of retro and a hint of AAA. I normally stream Thursday through Saturdays. I'm kind of doing an impromptu stream, so this is a surprise stream. Because there were games that kept kind of like showing up on my Twitter feed that I really wanted to play and show off. So we are going to be taking a look at 4 demos tonight. Those demos are Duck Detective, The Secret Salami, Crypt, Custodian, Capybarista, and Questmaster. Those are the demos that we have on the card. Again, because this is kind of like a impromptu stream, I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for, but I really kind of wanted to show these demos off because they looked interesting. So, and they kind of caught my attention. So I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and, go ahead and just kind of show them off. Like I said, I normally stream Thursday through Saturdays. Tonight is just a special occasion. It is a surprise stream. If any of the games do interest you, you can use exclamation GOTC, and that is going to bring up a list of all of the games that I am playing for this week, including the ones for tonight's stream. Of course, as always, if you are not able to hang around for the entire stream, I do record and highlight the gameplay videos of each game and upload those to YouTube. So you can always go back and check them on YouTube. So when I do my streams, you will see, you will hear me say, if you are in chat, currently use exclamation point GOTC, and if you are watching on YouTube, information will be in the description box below. Because it's just easier for me to record them that way. Now, because this is an impromptu stream, I didn't get a chance to go to see how each of the games would capture. So this is literally going to be done all kind of like on the fly. Normally with my streams, I try to see how each game can be captured to, reduce time on how much time I take to set up games. But ideally that is what I normally do. Now the first game that we're playing, which is Detective Duck the Secret Salami, looked like it was a point and click game. So it should capture like right away. But again, we will see. So we will see what happens. And thank you, Dan Hun, for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Ready Set, and I have a raid video now that I have started using. So I will play my raid video, and surprise, I am streaming. And but I have a raid video that I have created. So I will go ahead and play that, and it will give you the information about my stream. But tonight we are looking at 4 demos that kind of kept popping up on my Twitter feed. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a stream tonight. But those games that we are playing tonight are Duck Detective, The Secret Salami, Crypt, Custodian, Capybarista, and then Questmaster. But just to introduce myself to you a little better, let me go ahead and play this raid video. Hopefully it will work. But yeah, let's go ahead and play the raid video, and then I'll come back.
Yo, it's ready. Sets gaming, predominantly streaming indie games. Sprinkle with a dash of retro and sometimes triple A. Oh, indie games, take me on a ride from funny side scrolling games to meaningful narratives. So sit back and relax, cause Ready Sets Gaming got this. Indie darlings, our passions ignite. Reviews like brush strokes, painting the way. Ready Sets Gaming streams Thursdays through Saturdays.
Alrighty. And welcome on Andre kind of dude. So that's pretty much that video pretty much tells you a little bit about my channel. So we are going to go ahead and get started. As I stated before, not a surprise to me. It was a surprise. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first game of the evening. Again, of course, if you're not able to stick around for the whole stream, that is perfectly fine. There's no pressure. I do upload the gameplay videos to YouTube, so that you can check out the gameplays that way as well. So if there's anything that is on the list, again, if you use !GOTC, that's going to bring up a list of all the games that I am doing this week. There may be some changes to that schedule probably by Thursday, because I just realized there was another game I had to cover, and I forgot to add it to the schedule for this week, because next week is Steam Next Fest. So next week I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday Steam Next Fest demo games, with videos to be uploaded on Wednesday and Sunday of next week. Due to Steam Next Fest. So there's going to be a lot of things that change because of Steam Next Fest. So Friday there is another game that I'm adding to the card that I forgot to add, because I was trying to get the games for tonight added to the card. But there's one more game that will be added, and we will go from there. But let's go ahead, jump into our first game of the evening, which is Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. And yeah, we'll go from there. This should just automatically capture though. Like, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't just capture, you know? Okay, and so our first game on the card is Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. Now, this is the demo for Duck Detective, so please do keep in mind that the footage you are about to see here may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. And there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. Now, Duck Detective comes to us from Happy Broccoli. If you're not familiar with Happy Broccoli, you may remember a game from way back a couple of years ago. It's called Kraken Academy. They did that game. This is another one of their games. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump on this. Of course, again, if you are in the chat, you can use !GOTC. If you are currently watching this VOD on YouTube, the information for the game will be in the description box below. So it does say that this is a demo and it should take about 10 to 15 minutes. So
Life wasn't easy.
10 out of 10 for having a voiceover.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Okay. Duck-tions are a vital part of a detective's work. Or de-duck-tions. De-duck-tions. Okay. Are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve de-duck-tions. Okay. The nest egg. Okay.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
Oh.
No messages. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
Well, sir.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Aw.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers. Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Do we though? Okay. Right, I was gonna say, because that's not what he said. Like, that was not what he said. So I was like confused, like, what?
Not my proudest moment.
It's okay, buddy.
But the toast helps me to forget. Anna!
Oh,
I'm a different duck now.
I need you to calm down just a little bit, buddy.
I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Wow. He just like... Just that was something.
Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour.
That was something there.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Okay. Let's check this, because that's lit up.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Sicily. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
You better quack it. Oh, why are we picketing outside of the call center?
I'm staying here until I get my money back.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for having voice acting in this.
Their bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And they don't even want to give me a refund.
I mean, but did you make it back though? Like,
How much did you pay?
just saying, did you make it back safe though?
Too smart. But that's not the point.
I like this koala's voice.
It's about the principle.
This office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
Oh, okay.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me, but I had to make my way into the office.
Okay. Talk to the receptionist, I guess.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
No.
Right, like, no, I just got here.
Then I can't let you in.
You could if you wanted to.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Oh, well,
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
inspection. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. Okay. Okay. Winheimer. Aw. She's sad. Keychain boy band. K-pop fan. ATF. Awesome. Right out.
You're still here?
Okay, so leave.
I'll leave you alone.
Okay. Okay, let's check this. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Okay? It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. Laura from CS needs to some chill. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Suggestions? I did that one though. I'm missing something. Somebody's birthday. Okay.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous. I should be able to deduce her name now.
It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Figure out a suspect's name by using clue rules in your journal suspect page. Okay. We don't know that just yet, though. I was gonna see. Okay. Maybe she's Laura? Maybe she's Laura?
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
It's locked.
Of course, this office is for employees only.
Okay. Let's see. It's Thursday, the 7th, today. A giraffe, cute.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Right.
Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
Now we just making messes. Oh. I feel bad. We are just making messes. Okay. Is her name Sophie? I would think her name would be... Oh, it claims that that's her name. Her name is Sophie. Okay, it says her name is
I
Sophie.
should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
Sophie is feeling sad because somebody has stolen her mug. 3 things must be wrong, okay? Because people remembered her birthday? No. Okay, so remembered is right. Because nobody remembered her birthday. Okay.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
Okay. Go here. Then
You're
go here.
still here?
Happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
Aw.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Deductions, I like that.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it?
Aw.
If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
Adding this to the case files. Yep. Okay.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it'd rub off on me.
This is the last straw!
I really like the voice acting in this. It's pretty good.
Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem?
No, sir.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin. The Duck Detective.
Oh, the Duck Detective has a name.
A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Inspecting the crime scene will be important too. But this is a demo. So you'll have to wait for the rest of the game to be made.
Oh man, I like this game though. Like,
Thanks for playing.
no problem, Eugene. Yeah, wishlist this. Can we wishlist this? I don't think I wishlisted it, but yeah, let's wishlist this. Add it to my wishlist.
The truth.
Alrighty. Quack, quack, quack. Alrighty. So yeah, so that was the demo for the Duck Detective. That freaked me out because I thought it was my phone ringing. But that is the demo for the Duck Detective. The Secret Salami. So if you like what you saw of the game, again, this was a demo, and it was a pretty good little demo. If you like what you saw of the game, you can use !GOTC, and that's going to break up the information for the game if you are here in chat, so that you can go ahead and wishlist this. Of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, then the information for the game will be in the description box below. But yeah, I just wishlisted this one. I like this one. I'm kind of mad that it ended very quickly, but really liked what I saw so far of this. So I'm looking forward to the full game when this comes out. If I'm not mistaken, this is due to come out sometime this year. So, but yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it, or I enjoyed it rather. So I'm gonna exit. We're gonna see if it's gonna like kick me out or if it's gonna take me back to the main menu. But again, wishlist this. Of course, as always, wishlisting the games does help the developers out. It helps them to get their game seen on Steam. It can help them move a bit to the new and trending section. So anytime you see a game that you like, even if you can't buy it right then and there, go ahead and wishlist it. Wishlisting, again, like I said, it does help out the developers a lot. So you always want to wishlist whenever you can. So there are over 1,000 ducks. No, I did not know that. But yeah, Duck Detective, the Secret Salami. Go ahead and wishlist this one, especially if you like point and click games. Okay. And so moving right on ahead to our next game, we are going to be playing Crypt Custodian next. So let me update the game. We are going to snooze that and jump into the demo for Crypt Custodian. And again, these were all just demos that kind of like, yeah, point and quack adventure. It was a point and quack adventure game. So let's go ahead. We will snooze the ad. Unfortunately, in the next 5 minutes, there will be an ad break that will pop up. Because I do record the games for YouTube, I usually continue to play, even when there is an ad going, only because you can view the clips or the VODs over on YouTube as well. So I do continue to go. But let's go ahead and jump into Crypt Custodian, which I don't know if this uses controller. Let me check real quick, because if it does, I want to plug in my controller. Yes, this uses controller. Okay. because I like to try to get everything like set up before I switch over to the next game, so you don't hear the doo-doo when I disconnect my mouse and stuff, because I am on a laptop, and so I only have like 2 or 3 ports on this laptop. One has my headset, the other one, you know, is for my controller and stuff. So we will go ahead and unplug this, plug in the controller, and oh, or not, maybe. I was gonna say no, the controller. Oh no, I think my controller is dying. Oh no, I gotta get a new controller. Gotta stop putting it off. But let's see. Okay, so it's telling me that it could not see my controller or something. Okay, that was kind of weird, but we'll see. See if it kind of grabs the game. If not, I'll have to probably set it up for window capture if it'll let me. I had a couple of games do this today where it would not capture the game for some odd reason. Let me see if I can do display capture for it. Okay, we'll do display capture, that's fine. Okay, and so it seems to be capturing the controller. Now, it said earlier that it wasn't capturing the controller, but it is capturing it. So. And it recommends that you play this with the controller, so. Okay, and so our next game on the card is Crypt, Custodian. This again also is a demo of the game, so remember that this is a demo of the game, so what you see in this game footage may or may not be in the final version of the game when it does release. There also may be some noticeable bugs. Again, the first bug I got was it saying that it could not find my controller, but it did find the controller because I'm using it. But this one is due to be released. I don't think this one had an announcement on it. I think it was like coming soon. But let's go ahead and jump into this. Again, if you like what you see of the game and you are here in chat, you can use !GOTC. Of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, you're going to want to check the description box below the video for the information. And so just for forewarning for those that are on Twitch, there is an ad coming in about 5 minutes. So difficult mode affect boss and enemy reaction times and attack patterns, and also determine the time permitted in time challenges. Difficulty can be changed at any time from the pause menu. So of course we have easy, normal, and hard. We will play the game as it is intended by going with normal. Yeah, my controller's being kind of funky. Hello? 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 Oh, you're awake. My name is Pip, and I will be your guide to the palace. Wait, what? The palace? I was literally just outside on the street. Where am I? Oh, well, the palace is the most beautiful part of the afterlife, but we aren't there yet. This is just the entryway. It's where all new ghosts first land. Ghosts? So I am dead. Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, I should have led with that part. Well, don't worry too much about that just yet. We have to get moving. Nearby is Kendra. She is the guardian of the afterlife. You'll have to make your way to her chambers and she will listen to your life story and determine whether or not you can enter the palace. Good ghosts go to the palace where they experience never-ending bliss, and bad ghosts are banished to live outside the palace for all eternity. Come on, you should get going. Okay. I'm sorry, because it's driving me nuts. Aw, man. I'm so happy to see another cat come in here. I mean, in spite of the circumstances at least. Most of the ghosts who come in here are bugs, which doesn't really give us much to talk about. Okay. For the map? Because this is like a Metroidvania. I thought so. I was like, I think this is like a Metroidvania. So what's it like inside the palace? Oh, well, I'm actually not sure. I've never been inside there. You haven't? Were you bad or something? I guess I must have been, because Kendra said so. But instead of banishing me to the outside the palace, she sentenced me to be a guide for all eternity. You see, Kendra can be very strict, but also very fair. She makes the rules, and she always sticks to them, no matter what. Okay. That's good to know. Can we go? Nope, we can't go through here. Okay. I got the broom. Swing it. Okay, you found the broom. Press it right. Okay. It's just like a... Okay. Okay. So, it's not like you get items for breaking these. I'm sorry, you know, old habits die hard. And again, we are playing Crypt Custodian, so if you like what you see of the game, you can use exclamation point GOTC, and of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, then you're going to want to check the description box. I think that's the way we came, so we kind of want to go this way now. Hey, you made it. Kendra's chamber is right inside here. Just be on your best behavior because you really don't want to be on her bad side. And currently there is an ad break on Twitch. But again, I am recording this, so we will continue to go ahead. Watch her be a tiny little cat. Oh, it's a frog? Ah. Aw, hey cutie. It's so nice to see another fresh face around here. I am the famous Kendra, guardian of the afterlife. It's my job to determine whether you've been good or bad. Oh, and sorry that you died and all that, by the way. That just makes me so sad. This over here is the door that leads to the palace. Those allowed in the palace experience never-ending bliss. If you've been good, I'll let you inside. And this door leads outside of the palace. You really do not want to be sent out this door. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at your life. Aw, this says you were born as a stray and you had a brother and a sister. So cute. And then it seems like you were adopted by a nice couple and they took really good care of you. You love to play and get pet. Wow, I'm having a really good feeling about this one. Pip, can you please prepare the palace door for opening? Anyway, let's continue and welcome back to the Twitch community. And then one night, it seems like you escaped from your home, ran onto the street, and you poor thing. Well, I guess that settles it then. I need to be back to me too. You were a very good cat. I have no choice but to let you into the palace. Or, wait a second. There seems to be another page. This says, oh man, that after you died, you landed here in the palace entry and you smashed some of my statues. Oh, you set me up. What? This is just awful. I'm afraid that you have been a very bad cat. No. And as punishment, you will be banished to the outside of the palace for eternity. Wait. I didn't mean to do it. I just thought that's what I was supposed to do, exactly. You thought you were supposed to break my statues? Sorry, that excuse is not going to cut it. I do feel for you, though. If you think this sucks for you, just think about how I feel. I'm the one who has to live with the guilt of sentencing you to eternal torture. This is really bumming me out. Well, enjoy wallowing. It's time to go. Oh, and because you created such a mess, I'm also sentencing you to be the afterlife's janitor forever. So hold on to that broom. Now it's time to leave. Please exit on the door on your left. Aw, man. That's how I feel about this. Send me away because I break your statues. Okay. Okay. Shouldn't have broke those statues. It continues to break statues after I said shouldn't have broke them. Oh, okay. So we wanna... Oh, go that way. I think that was the way we came in, though. Okay, so we can save. So the fact that this demo has a save component, it makes me wonder if whatever you play in the demo will be carried over into the full version of the game too. So okay, can't do anything there. Oh, so I like the art style of this too. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Can't go there. Oh. He died. Okay, let's see what's down here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can't do anything here, so we gotta go back out. Oh, I kinda wanna see what's up here. Okay, I was like, can we get back across though? Okay. Oh, okay, I know where we are now. We're back at that one spot we were at. So we should be... Okay. I think we... Did we go out this way? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. I need health. What if we go back the other way? Because I wonder if I can, like, get back to that spring we were at. Because I imagine that is how we would replenish health. I don't think we can, though, but we'll look and see. I don't think we can. No. Kind of one of those, like, oh, you made it, but that's it. Like, you don't get to go back. Okay. So we need to be very careful. And I'm like, these don't give out, like, health or anything, so... What's over here? Oh, there's the key. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. Aha. And when you save, it gives you... Wait, what's this? Okay. Press Y to unlock. The Sinner's Inn. Hey kid, welcome to the Sinner's Inn. How's it going? I mean, kind of bad actually. I just died and got sentenced to clean for all eternity. Haven't we all? Well, if it makes you feel better, it's actually not too bad here. If you ask me, us bad ghosts are more fun anyway. I'm Marla, by the way. I sell all sorts of things here. So whenever you collect enough garbage, make sure to stop back in here and buy something. And I'll tell you what, as a welcoming gift, I'll even sell you your first special attack at a massive discount. It's called Super Sweet. Go on and pick it up. Oh, okay, cool. Both special attacks and upgrades need to be equipped at save shrines. There's one just outside. When you attack enemies, the vessel at the top left of your screen will fill up. When it is full, press B to use your special attack. Remember to head to the nearest shrine to equip your new attack. You can teleport between shrines, so be sure to come back and visit whenever you collect more garbage to spend. Okay. What can I get you? Trying to see if it's anything. So it looks like... Okay. So... that will end up being the next thing I would want to get. Okay. So we're almost close to 900. So. And then it looks like we can go up those stairs. So let's go here. equipped. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's equipped now, I guess. Okay. It looks like we're gonna get to the 900 pretty quickly, though. I wonder, can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Okay, what's over here, though? Just out of curiosity. Bring this to the Sinner's Anju box for a reward. Okay. What's up here? I figured that was coming. Oh. Oh. Dang. So that happened. So wait, can I use the do I still, what can I get you? Oh, okay. So let's do that. Nice doing business with you. Remember, in order to use this upgrade, you need to equip it at the save shrine. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we went down this way. And then I was like, let's jump across here just to see what was over here. Then I thought we went this way. Right? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to the jukebox. Okay, let's go back here, see if we can finish this little part up. Dang it. All right. Pearl's Shrine. Oh, okay. Hey, sorry to scare you. I was just up in the rafters sweeping up some grime. This whole cavern is a shrine dedicated to Pearl, the most beautiful frog to ever live. I'm a bit embarrassed to see it get so dirty, so I'm trying to clean this whole place up. Oh, so are you a janitor too? No, I'm just a frog. But Kendra did sentence me to clean up the afterlife for all eternity. She actually sentenced everyone to that same fate, although most other ghosts just stop cleaning after a while. Well, anyways, my name is Pebble, and I'll be around here cleaning for a little bit, so I'll see you around. Alright, so we are gonna go here. We are gonna save. Okay. And so, again, this was Crypt, Custodian. So if you like what you saw of the game and you are here in chat, you can use !GOTC. And that will bring up a list of the games that I am playing. Of course, again, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can check out the description box below. Again, if you like what you saw of the game, definitely go ahead and wishlist it. I am going to go ahead and wishlist it on my end if it actually pops up. Oh yeah, because I have on display capture. If it pops up, we will wishlist it. If not, I will go to the page afterwards and wishlist it. Okay, so let's wishlist this. Boom, add to your wish list. Okay, and again, when you do wish list games, it does help the developers out. It allows for their games to be seen in searches, and sometimes with enough wish lists, they can end up in the new and trending section. So anytime you see a game that you like, you want to go ahead and wish list it. Even if it's a game that's out and you can't purchase it at the moment, go ahead and wish list it, because wish listing does help the developers out a lot. So again, if you like what you saw, go ahead and give this one a wish list and go ahead and download the demo and try it out for yourself. All right, so our next game, as I set up, is going to be, yeah, because I have no idea, but I think my controller is like done. The next game we're gonna play is Capybarista. So let me go ahead and adjust that, or pop up the name change for that. And then after that, we have Quest Master, and then we'll be done with the stream for this evening. So, let me go ahead and see if the game will come up. Best enjoyed with a controller. Well, it says this is best enjoyed with a controller. We will do just that. We will hopefully play with controller. All right. And so our next game on the card is Capybarista. This is the demo for Capybarista, as my controller really starts to give me issues. This is the demo of Capybarista, so please keep in mind that the footage you see here may or may not be in the full version of the game when it releases, and that there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. This one is set to come out. I think this was another one. I think it's either coming out in 2024, so sometime this year, or it's said to be announced on the page. But this is one that kept popping up on my Twitter feed as well, so I figured I would give it a go. So do new game. Barks and beans, that's perfect. So ideally you can actually, obviously, yeah, that's gonna keep happening because my controller is like really on its last leg. So you can either edit the name of your cafe, or you can just choose a random name. We're gonna go with random. Barks and beans. So start the game. Okay. So this is a co-op game, it looks like. So it looks like you can play up to 4 people. Ah, here we are. Welcome to your new coffee shop. It's been a while since anyone's tended to this place, so there's a bit of work to be done. The walls could use a fresh coat of paint, and the floors need a good cleaning. Do you want me to show you how to get started cleaning this place? Yes. Here, let me show you how to use the mop over there. Just walk up to it and press A to pick it up. Now, L move around, and left stick to move around, and hold X to mop up any dirty spots. Don't forget the corners. Okay. So I am hitting X, and it is. Okay. Okay, I see it now. I was like, it's not doing it. But I see it now. A little bit of cleaning goes a long way in making sure your customers feel welcome and comfortable. Next step, looks like we got to get our mugs and coffee machine cleaned up. Do you see those dirty mugs laying around? Pick one up. Pick one of them up with A. Okay, well, we need to put that back, right? Well, that's not it. That's not a mug. This is a mug. Take it over to the sink and hold X to give it a good scrub. Do that with the rest of them until they're all sparkling. And don't forget the coffee machine, too. Got to keep it in top shape. Take it to the sink and hold X. Got it? I mean, I don't... Okay, but it's clean now. Oh, okay. And then you put them there. I was a little confused. Just a little bit. I love the music in this, though. It's really chill. Good job. Make sure to keep those clean. Your customers will appreciate it. I called your grand's old contact and ordered some things for you to get started. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, do I owe you something? Oh, you didn't need to do that. Thanks, I appreciate it. Your grandma's given me plenty of help throughout the years. It's my way of paying them back. Plus, I want to see you succeed. I could use a great coffee shop near my house. I can walk you through prepping your coffee shop and making your first coffee. What do you think? That would be great. You'll find some boxes outside. Press Y to go into redecorating mode and use A to pick them up to find a good place for them. Okay. Well, I mean, I would like to put this down. Wait, huh? So are we already in redecorating mode? Like, I'm confused. Oh man. So where I want to put that. Okay, so the redecorating mode thing is kind of a little confusing. Just a little bit. Unless like it was already automatically. Another chair. Put it here maybe. Oh. Maybe put it here. Let's see. Okay, I can rotate it. Yeah, there we go. And then, oh, I have coffee beans. Huh. Okay. No, I don't like that. All right, now it's time to grind some coffee beans and make a fresh cup of coffee. Of course, that happened. First, you need to use A to pick up a bag B of coffee beans from the shelf over there. Okay. No, what I want to do is go back into decorating mode because I don't like this being on. Okay, whatever. And then bring the bag over to the grinder and press it inside. I do apologize for my controller. Like, it keeps like connecting and then like disconnecting and reconnecting. So I do apologize for that. No, that's not the grinder. This is the grinder. Now you just need to wait for the grinder to do its thing. You can tell it's done when the container is full of coffee ground. Now pick up a scoop of the coffee ground from the grinder and place it into the coffee machine. Now you can place a mug on a counter, pick up the coffee pot, bring to the mug, and press A to pour, okay? Or you can pick up a mug, bring to the full coffee pot, and press it to pour the coffee. So, like this. Yeah, and there you have it. A fresh cup of coffee ready to be served. That was easy. Keep practicing and you'll be a pro in no time. Now, let's see if you're ready to run this shop on your own. I'll be your first customer. When you're ready to come over and press A to take my order. You can also hold X if you want to chat a bit. Some customers appreciate a friendly banter. Okay, so I put that down. I would like a mug of your finest coffee, please. There's no rush. The people in this town are very kind and patient. There's a reason us capybaras are known as one of the world's friendliest animals, after all. So I can, okay. Did I do something wrong? That was so good. You're a natural. Looks like you're ready to open up the shop on your own. When you're ready, hold Y to start the day. Later, when you're ready to close for the day, you can do the same. I'll leave you to it. Good luck. Okay. Okay, well, I want to grab this and clean it. Aw, they're so cute. They would like coffee. They too would like coffee. They also would like coffee. Okay, so it makes 2 things of coffee. Why would you be sitting up? Okay. I want to go into decorating mode, which I thought was why to go into decorating mode, but it's, I don't want to close. I want to go into decorating mode, but okay, it, for some odd reason, it's not letting me do decorating mode, and it's driving me crazy. Is this empty? It looks like it's empty. Oh man. Not what I wanted it to do. Okay, so this is where the bugs come into it. Because for some odd reason I can't get into like redecorating mode. It is, and welcome Moonchi to the stream. This is very adorable. And this is currently the demo. So I do expect for it to be some bugs in the game. No problem. Have a good night. Sleep well. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Come and take. They would like lay coffee. Is there no coffee in there? Lay coffee. Oh no, there is coffee in there. What am I doing? No, it's not coffee in there. No, not coffee. Okay. Grab this. Probably should have cleaned that. But, you know, it kind of, not going to be the greatest coffee. It's probably not going to be the greatest coffee because I didn't clean that up. Apparently they thought it was jam. Yeah, like it won't let me switch. Oh, I can jump. I just found that out. Oh, let me clean. 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 That there. So we are out of... I don't have any other... Yeah, so we're gonna have to close the store because I don't have any other coffee. Because I goofed. I goofed the one spot. Okay. Steamy Bean Cav has the most beautiful latte art I ever seen. Every cup is like a work of art. Latte art, coffee masterpiece, instant coffee. I want to spend all day at Steamy Bean Cafe, trying every drink on the menu. Everything I try there is just so good. Okay. We only have 50. Well, we only have 50 coins. But we goofed. So next day. So, okay, so... Okay, cool. Okay. So, we were able to finally... No, I want to move this out of the way. It's driving me nuts. I don't like this being in the middle of the... But it doesn't allow for me to move it. Pick up. Maybe put... this here because I don't like, right, and then grab the, no, why are you sitting down? Pick that up. There we go. That's driving me crazy. I want to move the, oh, I can move it. Because I'm like, I want to move this out of the way. Right? And then I also want to pick this up. Put that there. Can we, like, grab this? Yes. Yes, making the thing make sense now. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, I can get down with that. Okay. I'm like, I can get down with that. Okay, and then it says if you held X, they're supposed to talk to you, but I guess they like, no, don't want to talk to you. And that's okay. But it's your request. Also a coffee. Oh, it doesn't show that it's dirty. Could I actually put this here? No? Oh, what would you like? Coffee. That there? What would you like? Coffee. Okay. Okay. More copy. Because it also, and it could be just because this is a demo as well, that you can't do the, like, talking. Because, I mean, they mentioned that you would be able to talk to the patrons, but... So far, I haven't been able to talk to any of them, so I'm assuming that's something that was not implemented into the demo, so. Coffee, right? Oh. There you go. Coffee. So wait a minute. So, oh, you know what? I think they're asking for different things, like... I was curious, like, wonder how does one use this? Ah, okay. Okay. Because it didn't really explain how to use the espresso machine, so. I think we would be closing shop though, because we don't have enough beans to do anything else. So indeed, when they were asking for that, they were asking for the espressos. Okay. Oh, wow. And the espresso gives a ton of more money. Okay. So now we know. I'm going to have to close shop because I don't have any more beans. We will buy more beans. Okay, so now we know that when it legit is that they're asking for espressos. Okay. So let's buy. We need to buy more beans, I would say. The next thing I would like to do is get enough money to buy another rustic table and chair, maybe. But we'll see. We'll do one more day and then go from there, and then move on to our last game of the stream. So let's do one more day. And again, if you are liking what you see of Capybarista, you can actually pick this up, or at least try out the demo on Steam. Again, if you are here in chat with us, the information is going to be !GOTC. And if you are watching this on YouTube, the information will be in the description box below. So, oh, forgot to load that up. But so far, this is cute. Now that I'm starting to understand how the game is played. Okay. Oh, put the mug here. You would like an espresso. And then the game's just really adorable too. Grab this, put that there, right? And then we're gonna grind that back. And then everybody's coming and getting espressos. I guess that's good because they're like 17 to 18 coins per cup. So I guess that's pretty good. I will definitely get my chair and table, my extra chair and table. Yeah, I want to say now we have enough to get an extra chair and table. Okay. Just in case. You too would like an espresso. Oh, put that. Oh, we didn't clean it all the way. What would you like? A copy. We got is a coffee for you, buddy. Okay, let's see. What would you like? A coffee. So let's brew coffee. You would like an espresso. I think that's the last of that I can make. So if the next person comes in and they don't ask for it, if they don't ask for coffee, I have to close shop. Oops. Because I only have enough. I only have a coffee left. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll ask for a coffee. Of course. Maybe we'll get lucky and the other one will ask for a coffee. If neither one of them asks for coffee, we'll close shop. Nope. Close shop. Because we don't have anything but coffee left. Okay. Now, technically, I could buy a table and a chair. I could buy 2 chairs. Gives me up to 4. Yeah, let's do that. Do next day, but we're gonna go ahead and we will quit to the menu. It didn't allow for me to save, I don't think. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, cool. So that is Capybarista, and if you like what you saw of the game, again, if you are here in chat, you're going to use !GOTC. Of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, you will be able to get the information for the game in the description box below. So I really like this one. I mean, the only thing that I was a little confused about was the redecorating mode, because it kept popping up redecorating. But it seems like you can't redecorate while the store is open. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe I was doing something wrong, but it looked like you couldn't redecorate while the store was open. So I think I would just like a little more clarity when it comes to the redecorating portion of the game. But other than that, everything else was pretty chill and cool. Oh, and then explaining, because they gave you an espresso machine. I think if they would have explained that a little bit better too, because I didn't realize that what they were asking for was espresso. So having a little more of a description about that would also be a little helpful. But other than that, I really enjoyed the game. It's cute, it's adorable. The music's is great. Lo-fi is always a great option for music, in my opinion. So this is definitely one of those chill and cozy games that you could really, really get into when it does release fully. But if you like what you saw of the game, again, please go ahead, wishlist this on Steam. Again, wishlisting the games on Steam does help the developer a lot. It can help their game end up in the new and trending section and allow for their game to be shown in a lot of searches. So anytime you see a game, even if the game has been released and you like what you see of it, go ahead and wishlist. And it doesn't cost you anything to wishlist. So definitely go ahead and wishlist to help out the developer. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and wishlist that. And then we will move into our final game, which is Questmaster. Okay. So adding that to my wish list. Okay, and then we're gonna update to our last game, which is Questmaster, and then after that we will wrap up sharing. And then, as I have stated, while we're waiting for the category to update and things like that, next week is the beginning of Steam Next Fest. It starts February the 5th to February the 12th. And of course, that is 7 days of over 100 different demos for games that are coming out this year or sometime soon. So definitely go ahead and check out Steam Next Fest. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so that would be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're in the Eastern Standard time zone. We will be doing coverage next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of Steam Next Fest games. Wednesday and Sunday I will be uploading games. Now, I have announced that I will be streaming for the entire week. Now, Wednesday, I do have to go out and take the hotspot back to the library and hopefully get another one. In the case that I am not able to get another hotspot, I still will record those games that are supposed to be streamed, and try to set them up on YouTube just in the case that I am not able to get a hotspot. But if I'm able to get the hotspot, then you can expect for me to be streaming all next week for Steam Next Fest, with the exceptions of Wednesday and that Sunday, the 11th. So, but with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our last game of the stream, which is Questmaster. And okay, so this one says mostly playable with your controller for Questmaster, but let's see. Apparently I played this before, because it said I played 12 minutes of it, and I don't remember playing this. Or did it not work? Wait, what? Okay, so it says failed to initialize Steam services. Functionality will be disabled. Failed to authenticate mod.io. Dungeon sharing functionality will be disabled. The demo does not represent the final product. Keep in mind that the game is still under development. Missing features like multiplayer and sharing dungeons online will be enabled with the release of early access. Many new themes, dungeon parts, and other exciting features await. Make sure to wishlist the game on Steam if you are interested. If you want to report bugs or issues, please visit our Discord. Have fun. Okay, so it seems to be working this time around. So this is Questmaster. Looking at it now, I kind of remember it. I do remember playing this now. But this is Questmaster. This is the demo for Questmaster, but it seems like they added or changed some things in it, so that's good. But if you like what you see of this game, if you are in chat, of course, you can use !GOTC. If you are watching this on YouTube, the information for the game is going to be in the description box below. Looking at it now, I definitely now remember playing this. So we're just going to go ahead and play this for the remainder of the stream. And go from there. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little lost. Like, 'cause I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, go back to the title screen, because it looked like it brought up the create mode, and I kind of just wanted to play. Huh. Wait, I am confused. Huh, it looks like it might. Wait, I am really confused. Huh. So what okay, let's try create, because what I think might have happened is that it's reversed. Because I'm like, I remember playing this. Yeah, okay, I see what happened. Okay, so clearly this is a bug. Because this is the first, dungeon that you can actually play, and I know that because I've played this before. But unfortunately, it's bugged, and it's like not allowing for me to... Okay, there we go. So here's the tutorial dungeon. Welcome, adventurer. Proceed through this trial and learn how to craft your own dungeon. Okay. Try rolling and hitting these bushes, which we've been doing. There should be some baddies up here. So there are some bugs in this particular demo. Okay, press right in maker mode to select new parts to place down. You got the hourglass. It's imbued with the magic to stop time. Press the menu button to enter maker mode. You got the flute. Y in maker mode to call the player to the cursor's position. Okay, so technically, if you really just wanted to, you could just do that. Kind of like cheese it. You got the pocket watch. Use L, B, and RB in maker mode to undo or redo actions. Use A to remove parts out of existence. So ideally, if you're playing this right, oops, I kind of didn't mean to do that. If you're playing this right, then you would do stuff like this, you know. But ideally, to be fair, they do give you the flute in this, so you could just kind of do that. Right? Oh, that's in my way. Flute. I am stuck. I got stuck. So, flute. And again, apparently with this you can erase things, but that it doesn't work on that, so. But guess what you could do? Boop. You got the angular ruler. Please press some random button, I guess, to place down rectangular areas of tile. So again, as you can see, there are some bugs within this demo. But we'll keep going. Again, if I want to get these, I can, you know, just kind of like, haha. Okay, so we'll have to jump back in here. So this is kind of like, I hate comparing games, but it would kind of be, kind Kind of like a Mario Maker type game. If, you know, if you're into like wanting to develop like your own levels and stuff, because again, with this game, it allows for you to create, or Zelda-like. I'll even go with Zelda-like. Yes, I will go with Zelda-like as well. I think that's that on that. Okay, let me see. So it's more like a Zelda-like. Like if Zelda had a maker game, I would say then. I mean, it looks good. It definitely looks good. It's just, I think because I had played it before. I'm looking to see, like, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go on this map, though. I don't see anywhere else that I can actually go. Ah, a bomb. You got bombs. Press X to grab one. It's the devastating explosion destroys crack walls and other objects. Oh, you know what? That's not very nice. Okay, so then we're gonna use the flute to kind of like get over here. Put it there. What if we put the bomb here? Didn't it just give me a bomb? Because I would like to blow this up, but... Okay. Change that out, I guess. Oh, I didn't see this over here. And again, ideally you could just kind of use the flute to get across. Okay. Oh, we hit our head. Our head is hurting. Okay, no. Oh, no, we didn't just roll into the unknown. Okay. Oh, we probably don't want to keep doing that. Okay, try to remember. kind of like let it keep running into this area here. Okay, it's kind of stuck. All right, we did it. We just got all of the stuff. You got a heart crystal. It increases the max amount of hearts by 1. You got dynamite. Use it to clear your dungeon and start from scratch. Oh, that was what happened. Okay. It gets stuck right here. Okay. That was what happened the last time we played too. We got stuck. Let me see. Can I like... Oh, man. Play this. So we'll have to do it because I kind of like... So wait, what if I did this? Right? Okay, so we won't go to that stamp because it seems like it bugs when you go to the stamp. Okay, grab that. Oh. Okay, so huzzah! We have completed it a second time. Okay. We get dynamite. So when you go to any of the other it kind of makes them stick. You got the magic mirror. Gaze into it with X to change the theme of your dungeon. And then, yeah, it sticks on these, so. But, again, this is just a demo, so I expected it to be some bugs. Of course, it started off with bugs. When you hit the play, it brings you to the creator, as opposed to bringing you into the dungeon. When you hit creator, it brings you into the dungeon. So that is some of the bugs that I've seen. Last time it did not do that, so I'm not sure what happened with it this time. Still, the game can be fun once they get the bugs worked out of it. Like I said, I remember playing it a while back. I think sometime last year I played this too. And it seemed to have some bugs back then too. These are, from what I can remember, newer bugs that have occurred. So hopefully, if the developers see this, they can kind of go ahead and get that kind of worked out and whatnot. Because it's a fun game. You know, it is a lot of fun. And I could see this being a great game, you know, people creating their own dungeons and things like that. So just working out some of the bugs. Again, this is a demo, so I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a terrible game. No, it's a demo. You expect it to be some bugs. So just hopefully they can get it like ironed out before they do try to release, yet another demo, maybe the next demo, if they decide to do another demo, like update the demo, maybe it will be a lot better than this playthrough. But other than that, the game is promising. Like, I like the whole dungeon crawling aspect of the game. So it'll be cool to see what else comes out of this. But again, if you did like what you saw of Questmaster and you do want to play it for yourself, you can download this demo through Steam. You can use !GOTC if you are here in Twitch chat. Of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, the information will be in the description box below. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about Questmaster. Again, go ahead and wishlist the game. Also, if you like what you saw of the game, again, wishlisting the game helps the game to be seen in the search bars. Sometimes with enough wishlist, it can end up in the new and trending section or new and upcoming section, things like that. And it does help the developer a lot. Again, it's free to wishlist. Even if you are interested in it too as well, wishlisting the game will also notify you when the game is released. So definitely go ahead and wishlist it if you like what you saw. I do believe this is already on my wish list because I do now remember playing this before. So but yeah, that is Questmaster. All right, and with that being said, we are now going to go ahead and wrap up stream for the evening. I'd like to thank everyone that did tune into tonight's stream. Of course, each of these games will be uploaded to YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you did not get to catch any of, or if there were games that you missed, of course, I will be back on Thursday of this week. And Thursday, we are going to be playing Nova Hearts, Knock on the Coffin Lid, Witch Hand, and Puzzle. I do have it because I ended up changing and moving Lost Twins to Steam Fest. So, and the Puzzle Maker, Kibi's Odyssey are what we will be playing on Thursday. On Friday, I have Chronique de Silencio or Silence, as well as Adventure Quest 8-bit Dragons or Dungeons. That's a Dragons. Adventure Quest 8-bit Dungeons and Doom Knights, and then maybe some City of Heroes for Friday. And then Saturday, if everything goes well, I hope to start my playthrough of Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. I know I've been trying to stream it for the last couple of Saturdays, but the last couple of Saturdays I have just not been feeling well. But we will try to stream that on Saturday. And then I am off on Sunday, and then I will be back next week, Monday at 9 p.m., starting the Steam Next Fest coverage. So that is what is on the schedule for the rest of the week. Of course, on Monday, I will post the tweet for the games that I will be playing for Steam Next Fest. Because Steam Next Fest officially starts on the 5th, on the 5th of February. I don't know why I'm thinking this is May. But on the 5th of February, Steam Next Fest does start. It goes from February the 5th to February the 12th. It will be starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will get that tweet out if you are interested in the games that I will be playing. If you're following me on Twitter, it will let you know all the games that I plan on to play for next week. I've already got 2 days filled for live stream coverage. So I am currently looking for 12 more games to play to fill out the rest of the week. But I do have February the 5th and 6th are booked with games already. So, we will go from there. But I am going to go ahead and get off of stream for now, and I will see all you lovely people on Thursday. As always, this is Ready Set to Gaming. I am Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.
Yo, it's Ready Set Gaming, predominantly streaming indie games. Sprinkle with a dash of retro and sometimes triple A.
Oh, indie games, take me on a ride from funny side scrolling games to meaningful narratives. So sit back and relax, cause Ready Set Gaming got this.
Indie darlings, our passions ignite. Reviews like brush strokes, painting the way. Ready Set Gaming streams Thursdays through Saturdays.